What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of RossonAriTV. This is your daily dose of unprofessional, negative, pessimistic Milan fan perspective. Now, I've been trolling for a few weeks that it's August already. And I was saying that in July because I saw them slow moving everything. And I saw that Redbird was not learning from their mistakes. They were moving exactly the way that they've moved in previous markets. When someone shows you who they are, believe them, right? But even me, someone who's been pretty much pessimistic and negative about Redbird from the beginning, I still could not have ever imagined that they would be this fucking shameless and lack any type of pride whatsoever when it comes to this Milan project. This is so embarrassing. We are the Manchester United of Italy right now. It's like, wow, it's fucking August. We're in August, guys. It's fucking August. Where are all the signings? Are they playing? Are they with the team? Like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on right now at Milan? Is Redbird serious? What an embarrassing market. Holy shit. Even I could not have possibly imagined it would be this bad. This is bad. Bad. So listen, last time I went live, people got very butthurt, very triggered, lots of DMs, lots of messages flying around. So listen, I'm just gonna speak from the heart. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm not like, bro, we're in a tiny little insulated Milan fan bubble. Like, we have the same viewers. Everyone that watches these videos watch all the other streamers' videos. They're the same people in the comments. It's all the same people. Nobody's rich from this shit. Nobody's famous from this shit. AC Milan's not going to come knocking on your door. Like, it doesn't matter. Ultimately, it's just not a big deal. Okay? Now, listen. People view this channel as being unprofessional because we imbue our opinions with our emotions and the passion that we have for the club and what we want for the club, right? But I actually think that it's more unprofessional to compartmentalize the emotional aspect and passion aspect of this project from the financial aspect, from the pragmatic business decision aspect. I think decontextualizing so much to the point where you are doing mental gymnastics and twisting yourself into pretzels to justify the actions being taken by Redbird is, what have they done to deserve that level of loyalty from you? Why are you playing four-dimensional chess to thread the needle on everything that they do and find a way to find compromise in how you view like what they're doing and your perspective on it, and like, but if and maybe, and if they sell but then they invest, and if but maybe hypothetically, bro, what have they done to earn that from you? Have they done anything to earn that from you? You're the one putting you're putting your faces out there. Listen, I respect that. I respect anyone who has a passion for Milan and puts their face out there, puts their neck on the line, gives their thoughts and feelings and opinions, and engages a community, creates a community. I respect that across the board. But I don't understand why you've put your face out there, you've put your voice out there, you've put your neck on the line for Redbird, and they have done nothing but consistently shit in your mouth for over 2 years. Like, where is your pride? Where, I know we all have egos. Anyone that does YouTube and goes live and engages an audience and all that shit, we all have egos, bro. We all like the sound of our own voice. We all are confident in what we say and like feel like what we say has value, right? across the board. Let's not kid ourselves there. So where is your ego, bro? Where is your fucking pride? These guys have shit in your mouths for over 2 years. You put your neck on the line for them. You shill for them. You found justifications for everything that they've done, or an explanation for it, or this or that. Hardly ever completely going against them on everything. Like, if you were just black and white, 10 toes down for Milan, and you separated Milan from Redbird, and you were like, no, fuck that, that's bad for Milan. Okay, but it happens so rarely from you guys. It's so rare. You always try to find a reason for this and a reason for that. And well, if this turns out like that, then, it was a good thing. Dude, they are literally shitting in your mouths. They don't know who the fuck they are. You are. They're not going to come knocking on your door. You're not going to be rich. You're not going to be famous from this shit. Why are you giving them so much blind loyalty? Why are you giving them so much deference? Why are you giving them such a long grace period? Why? Because complicity is a problem too. You guys get that. Like, you're being complicit. You're allowing this to continue. Well, you just said nothing we said matters anyway, so we're just being positive, man. Like, we have fans. We want them to feel happy about Milan. I want to feel happy about Milan. Like you said, I just do this for the passion. Okay, I get that. But where's your pride, though? Like, can you show a little bit of your Milanismo, like your humanity? Like, these guys have completely stripped away all emotions, all attachment to Milan, to the institution, to the history, to the passion, to the love we have for it. They have completely torn it apart, ripped it out completely. And you guys are like, everyone's a fucking lawyer now. Everyone's an accountant now. Everyone's a fucking... Why? Why are you doing that? If you're doing this for the passion, and we all know we're not rich and famous from the shit, we're all doing this for the passion, for the club, right? So why not just be real? Why not just be honest? Like, this is fucking bullshit. Don't bullshit a bullshitter, bro. Don't fuck with me, bro. I know every other Milan fan channel is looking at this shit and they're like, holy fuck, this is bad. This is way worse. Way worse than I could have imagined. Way worse, bro. Way fucking worse. We just finished the season outside of Europe, and there are Milan fans, prominent Milan fans in this little bubble that we're in saying, oh, if we finish 4th or 5th next season, that's still a success. How the fuck is that a success? And then people are nodding along like, oh yeah, you're right, new coach. Bro, fuck that. We're out of Europe. The bare minimum these motherfuckers should have done as soon as they saw we were out of Europe is quadruple down on investing in the team and winning the Scudetto next season. That's where my mind went. That's where a passionate Milan fan mind went. And they're like, oh, you're so negative all the time. And this is so unprofessional. And you need to be more pragmatic. And bro, what? Are you a Redbird fan or are you a Milan fan? Well, they own the club, so you can't really separate the two. Yes, you fucking can. We've literally changed ownership's hands 3 times already. Like, what are you talking about? Milan is a separate thing. Fuck them. They're literally destroying us. And they own the club, so you gotta what? You have to what? You have to what? Why? What do you owe them? What the fuck do you owe these guys? They have shit in your mouths for over 2 years. They've destroyed our club. Why are you going out of your way? Why are you doing mental gymnastics? Why are you looking at from this perspective and playing devil's advocate here? And why? Every time you do that shit, first of all, they don't know who the fuck you are. They're not listening. But even if they were, they're literally like, yes, thank God. Thank God we have mid-level, Man United level brains in our fan base. Mid-level analysis. Thank God we have that because, damn, these idiots have no idea what we're about to do. We're about to fucking turn this bitch into a Shopify account Literally turned Milan into a Shopify account. We downgraded a bunch of positions. We still have a bunch of holes in the team. Nobody fucking played in the preseason unless they're not planning to get anyone big or new, which is possible at this rate because it's fucking August already. We downgraded. Like, what are we doing? What is this culture that we're creating here? Why is Jimenez doing a farewell thing and the guy barely played for Mexico? He talked about feeling isolated from the group and not being integrated. Why not drag his ass back to play the preseason? Why does he even have a choice, bro? What is this? What does Ibra do? Ibra is posting on social media every single day like a middle school Visco girl. Literally. Does this guy even work? Oh, also real quick, I forgot to say this. Baresi had surgery today. We were wishing our captain well. And he's going to go through immunotherapy, and that happened today. So just wanted to tell everyone to add that to your prayers for Baresi. Just a wonderful guy. I've actually met him twice. He's just a phenomenal person, and we wish him well. Okay, back to the rant, I guess you could call it. The unprofessional negativity. That's what we'll call it. Very unprofessional, very negative. I cannot believe someone who loves Milan would just share their unvarnished opinions about the current state of Milan without prepared remarks and without seeing both sides. What both sides? Bro, I have one fucking side. Milan side. I'm 10 toes down for Milan, bro. And anything that can hurt my club is not it, bro. I'm not going out of my way for none of that. Fuck them. It's fuck Redbird. You understand? 200%. Fuck anything that can hurt my club. Fuck them. Anyways, our preseason. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing? Just to show you an example, quick example of mid-level analysis, okay? RLC makes comments about Allegri being a great coach and things are feeling good and everyone's okay. RLC has been a non-factor in this team for 2 years. This is a guy who the new coach likes, and he's making positive public statements about that coach. Okay, totally. That is all that is, bro. That's all that is. There is nothing more to it. That's all it is. That happens all the time, all across clubs, mid-level clubs, bottom-level clubs. Someone who wasn't an important part of the team now is feeling like they're an important part of the team. They say some nice comments about the coach. But Milan fans will be like, look at what Allegri's doing. Woohoo! Look at that. Oh, my God. Look at the culture. They're a team again. They're kicking the ball at each other's ass when they miss, just like they did when they were schoolboys. Look at the atmosphere changing. Let's all get excited. Yo. Wow. It's crazy how quick people switch up, bro. 0 to 100. So fucking quick. So fucking quick. Holy shit. We beat Perth 9-0, and people are super excited about that. That, another, I won't, no names, no naming names, no naming channels. I promised I wouldn't do that. People are triggered by that, whatever. That proved that we can do damage. That result proved that we can do damage. That result didn't prove a goddamn fucking thing. That is a result that Bournemouth gets against Perth. Bournemouth gets that same result. What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? That's proof that we can do damage. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Allegri's a really great coach. I'm feeling really, really good about next season. Even if we have 30% of possession, I feel really strongly that we're going to have a great season. Someone said. And then the very next video, same person. Well, if we finish 4th or 5th, that's still a successful season. Oh my Lord. Wow. Our standards have fallen that fucking far as a fan base. We have so little pride, so little shame. We are a mirror of this ownership. We are literally a mirror of Redbird. You are speaking their language. You are singing from the same hymnal, from the same songbook. Where is your pride? And I know every single one of us have an ego. Where's your ego? Like, these guys have shit in your mouth for over 2 fucking years. You put your neck on the line for them. You have been their lawyers. You've been their accountants. You've been their fans, because Redbird and Milan are inextricable. You cannot separate the two things. They are one and one. They are unified. You've literally put them on the same pedestal as Milan. You've put them on par at the same level in your minds, and you've put them together in your minds. And they never earned it from you. They don't deserve it. It's been over 2 years. And you're still there? Your mind is still there. You have not learned your lesson. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. You haven't learned. The same way these motherfuckers haven't learned. They're doing the same shit market strategy that they've always done. Lowballing the fuck out of everyone. And guess what? If any of these players pan out, the guy from Newell Young Boys, the 7 mil fullback, if he pans out, we're going to sell his ass. Bro, clubs don't even have to send us an official offer before those bags are packed and that motherfucker gets they hit the ejection button on that motherfucker and launch his ass out of Milano as fast as humanly possible. That offer doesn't even need to come through the fax. All they need to do is think about making an offer on one of our good players that we're going to make profit on, and that motherfucker is gone instantly. We won't even negotiate a second offer. We won't even ask for more money. Bro, sayonara. We're making a profit. Bye-bye. That's how these guys have been operating and continue to operate. And then we got people like, oh, Liberali is going to be an important part of the team. Allegri is going to integrate him. And Camarda, they're definitely going to make him. What? What have they done that makes you think that? Are you bro? There is a huge delusion infecting the fan base. Redbird is like a cancer that has metastasized and spread and infected so many. Bro, we are literally, your brain is turning into a Manchester United fan brain. Do you feel that tingle in your sensation in your head? You're turning into a Manchester United fan, bro. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to stop the full transformation of your brain before it happens, before you become fucking Milan United. Like, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. And I get that. But holy shit. You should be, I honestly think y'all should be more mad than I am. You should be way more mad. At least I kind of expected this and was negative about them from the start. Whatever, call me negative, call me pessimistic. Turned out it wasn't too misplaced, was it? Anyways, who cares? We're living in the present, right? You should be even more mad because you shilled for them. Like you went out there, you were their voice. Like, you supported them, you gave them a chance, you gave them a grace period, you gave them deference, you made their arguments for them. They didn't even have to make their arguments. You literally made their arguments for them. They told you Milan is a Shopify account. We're here to make money. That's all they said. And you guys are the ones like, oh, well, that's great value for this and great. You guys are the ones adding in all the context and trying to make it sound better and fluff it up. They haven't done that. They've straight up said, bro, we're coming. We're going to make some money. We're going to make this a totally different model, the way we do it in the US. Winning doesn't necessarily matter. We need to be profitable. Bro, they've literally said that and repeated that over and over. And every choice and action that they've taken supports what they said as well. They've talked the talk. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. Why are you guys trying to say that it's a fucking swan? Like, why? Why are you trying to say that? It's a fucking duck. It's a duck. And you guys are like little ducklings. Like, waddling your tails right behind the big fucking ugly Forlani duck. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Why? What have they done to earn that from you? I don't get it. They've literally destroyed us. And now you've dropped your expectations for next season to fourth or fifth is a success. No, it's fucking not a success at all. It's nowhere near a success. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not a success at all. By any means, by any stretch of the imagination, that is not a success at all. At all. We're out of Europe, and we should be holding their feet to the fire to go win the Scudetto next season. We're now in August. They've done practically nothing to improve the squad. And you guys are out here still doing mental gymnastics. Like, why are you playing four-dimensional chess? They're playing checkers. They're literally playing checkers. Like, why are you giving them more than they deserve? I don't get it. I don't get it. They haven't earned it. They're fucking idiots. They spent 10 million on a Joao Felix loan. Bro, Milan fans were talking shit about Theo Hernandez going to Saudi. Joao Felix is in Saudi now. The guy they spent 10 million on a dry loan for is also in Saudi. And Milan fans will talk more shit about Theo than about that deal. Milan fans at the beginning of the summer were jumping up and down like fucking schoolgirls because we were linked to Xhaka. And now that guy is also in Saudi. I don't get it, bro. And I get my last live triggered people, made people upset. I would be upset too if I got everything fucking wrong for over 2 years, turned my back on a legend, and put Redbird in the same pedestal as Milan and made arguments for them for 2 years, and then they shat in my fucking mouth, and then someone went live and called me out on it. I'd be butthurt too. I'd be mad too. I get it. I get that. I'll give you that. But what about now, dude? It's fucking August, dude. It's August. Is it not time to hold their feet to the fire yet? Like, did I miss the memo, bro? Are you guys going to get on the same page or not? Like, you still think you're going to get famous from this shit or rich someday? Like, no. Ay. Let me go through some comments. My bad for not hitting the comments, guys. I just got a lot on my mind with this Milan thing. It's crazy that it's like this channel is called unprofessional and negative because we're honest. We see reality for what it is, and we're giving our unvarnished opinions on it. Like, to me, authenticity is professional. Inauthenticity is unprofessional. Scripted, to me, is not, I mean, whatever, everyone's different, but it's just like, why can't we all just call this for what it is? Redbird is fucking destroying Milan. What are they doing, bro? What are they doing? Ibra is posting every fucking day, like, obsessed with getting likes on Instagram. Obsessed. Like a middle schooler. What are they doing? Tare is waiting for the arrival of Forlani from the USA. Why is Tare waiting for Forlani to get back to Italy from the USA? Why? Then what is the fucking point of Tare then? What is his role then? If Forlani is the ultimate say on everything, what is the point of Tare's role? And now, having just said that, if you're a Milan fan, content creator, whatever, and you heard me just say that and you go, well, that's not how business works, man. You know, you can't just make decisions. You know, there's still a boss and there's still an owner. Obviously, you have not worked at a major, like, been at an executive level for a company. That's actually not true. Executive level employees are able to make executive decisions without approval. Tade is not allowed to make any decisions without approval. This guy can't go take a piss without Forlani saying, yes, you may use the bathroom. This is not how a professional winning project is run at all. At all. And now these rumors of Galliani, come save us. Tade is going to save us. Ibra, come save us. You could, Jesus Christ, come save us. Mohammed, come save us. Bro, it doesn't matter who you put in. Forlani is omnipotent. Forlani is fucking God at Milan right now. Wow. That's insane that we've literally handed over our club to this fucking weasel, this rat. And Milan fans are like, still like, it's not just about like, oh, you have to be hopeful. It's not even, they're destroying us. Do you want to be like Man United? Do you want to get banished to the shadow realm for the foreseeable future? Like, is that just for the sake of being hopeful? No. No, why? Hold their feet to the fire. It's August. Even I was like, all right, Americans have pride. This guy's a billionaire. He doesn't want to see this shit fail, right? We're out of Europe. We're 8th. It was embarrassing. It was an embarrassing season. Their pride is going to kick in. The egos are going to kick in. They're going to invest, and we're going to try and win that Scudetto next season. And the fans are going to be, and you know what? And that's me. That's me, the pessimistic, unprofessional, negative, whatever, right? I still was hopeful that they would have that reaction to last season. And they didn't. They didn't. 2 directors came out and said, we don't need to sell anyone. We need to keep all of our best players. And then they sold our best fucking midfielder for peanuts. They sold our best midfielder before, too, when they sold Tonali. Like, they came out and said that and then shit in our mouths. Like, and Milan fans came out. They're like, see, they said we don't have to sell anyone. You see, the egos are involved now. Their pride is kicked in. They're not going to let us have another season like that. That was a fluke. Bro, they went and sold our best midfielder. They went and downgraded our left back position. Our fullback position is a toss-up on the right side right now. Leao's playing his least preferred position, which he said many, many times. We don't have a striker to go with him. The guy, Jimenez, is, where the fuck is he? We didn't even tell him to come back and play some preseason. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing, bro? And now we have Milan fans going, oh, 4th or 5th is a success next season. Wow. Wow. Music to their ears. Music to Redbird's ears. From your lips to their ears. Just honey. Honey in their ears. Fucking shameful, bro. Shameful. Do you have any pride? Fucking hell. Kim. Oh, the Milanista Report. Great channel. Go check them out. Amanoske. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for joining. Kim. Good morning, Rock, from the land down under. Good morning, Kim. Thanks for joining. Hope the weather's nice down under in Australia. People were excited that we beat Perth. Bournemouth goes and gets that same result against Perth. This is proof that we can do damage. Oh my God. The secondhand cringe. The secondhand embarrassment, bro. Oh my Lord. I cannot believe that that's the thought that comes into people and they say it out loud. Oh my. Wizoo, what's up, Wizoo? No Jashari, no party. Yeah, that's embarrassing. I want Jashari. I think he's a good player. I would take him, of course. It's August. Are you serious? You are seriously haggling over a few million after you just finished the season 8th out of Europe and sold your best midfielder and sold Teo? Like, wow. Wow. no pride. Fucking disgusting. Literally, we're moving like the smallest bacteria. Like we're moving like disgusting. We're disgusting. And there are actual Milan fans that are turned into accountants, and they're like, every million counts, every million counts. Why are you counting their pennies for them? Why? Can you stand up and get off their dick? Holy shit. They're trying to get the best deal possible. It's fucking August, bro. These guys are Jashari is supposed to be here training with the team, getting to know the coach, getting integrated into the midfield, trying to figure out how we're going to play next season. Like the few little millions that they might save by getting this deal done in August, they might lose because this guy's not even ready to fucking play well and win games and get us further along in competitions and earn us more euros by getting further in competitions. Like they might actually end up losing more money. They probably will, but they don't see that. Like these guys, do they have any foresight? Do they do forecasting? Like, do they look ahead or they just look at the dollars in and the dollars out on the day? Like, do they just look at daily numbers? Like, what are they doing? Like, what is their analysis? I'm really like, bro, you need to stop counting pennies for them. They're not, I don't even think they're doing it. I was like, okay, they're more into the analytics. They're running P&Ls, whatever. They're using that data. Bro, I don't even know. I don't even know if they're good at that, honestly. Bro, they spent across Fonseca, Conceição, Joao Felix, Emerson Royale, and all these fucking Chukwueze, all these fucking trash deals that they've done. They have lost so much fucking money. It's insane. Morata, they have lost so much fucking money. They're not even good at the one thing they were supposed to be good at. They're not even good at that. They are trash at everything. Fahadinho says, what's up, guys? What's up, Fahadinho? Ennio Siminelli. Ciao, ragazzi. Buon pomeriggio. Pomeriggio. I have no idea how to pronounce that, and I don't know what it means either. But welcome, Ennio. Welcome. RossonAriTV speaks nothing but the hard truth and facts. Yeah, and honestly, I get it. The truth hurts. There's a reason that saying exists, because the truth hurts. But it hurts less when you're also being truthful with yourself. Like, the truth doesn't have to hurt. The truth only hurts when you're denying it. When you're denying the truth and purposefully deluding yourself, yes, then the truth will hurt. But the truth actually won't cause you pain if you're also being truthful and seeing things for what they are. And I don't know what else Redbird has to do to show you who they are. I don't know. Like, why do you still think Camarda won't be sold? Like, why did you think Liberali and Camarda were going to be integrated in Allegri's? Why'd you think that? What did Redbird do to make you feel that way? And why to this day do you still think Camarda's untouchable? What makes him untouchable? Has Redbird not showed you that they don't give a fuck? They will sell their own mothers, dude. They will sell their own mothers if the right price came in. Have they not shown you that? Wizoo says, there ain't no party like a Forlani party. Fuck the Milan project. There was never a Milan project. Let's just have fun this season. We will get UEFA Champions League, or is that Europa League spot this season at least. I don't know. I don't know if we will. I really don't. I'm gonna hop off here in a second though, but maybe I'll stay on a little longer. I didn't want to give predictions until the end of this market, but with the way things are going, I honestly don't think that they can move the needle much, or that they have plans to move the needle much. I don't even know. Like, even I, surprisingly, had some little inkling deep down in my subconscious of hope that the pride and the egos would kick in after that abysmal, embarrassing season and result. But it hasn't. We're in August. If it didn't happen in April, May, like, when is it going to happen? It's August. The season's about to start. I don't even know. We might as well just make the predictions now. Because even if people come in, how integrated are they going to be? How ready are they going to be for the season? We're going to win the first 3 games of the league because we're playing trash opponents, and we're all going to be feeling good and jumping up and down. And then we have after Udinese, we have Napoli, and then we have a bad stretch of games, and then reality hits us again. And then if you're looking 2 years down the line, if you're like me, like I'm always looking 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, like I'm trying to really look out further. If Jashari comes in and has a good season, he's gone next season. All another club needs to do is whisper that they're interested in Jashari, and his bags are packed, and he's there. He's there. He's gone already. This 7 mil fullback from Newell Young Boys, this guy's gone, bro. If he has a good season and he has a breakout season, whatever, next season, if a good offer comes in, he's gone. You can't even get excited about signings who may do well, because the better they do and the more attention that they attract, the more likely it is that they're fucking gone and they're not going to be a part of our long-term project. We don't have a long-term project. We're a Shopify account. We are a Shopify account. That's what we are. And I don't know if we're going to be in the European places next season. I really don't. I don't know, bro. My bare minimum as soon as we were out of Europe was we have to win the Scudetto next season. Like my mind went there immediately, and I thought Redbird's mind's going to go there immediately too, right? We're out of Europe. We need to win the Scudetto. We have to win the Scudetto. And not only did their minds not go there, Milan fans in the month of August have now dropped their standards and expectations so fucking low, so fucking rock bottom, to mirror this this disgusting, awful ownership and the way they think about this situation. They're literally mirrors of them now, because their cancer has infected everyone's minds, and there's this giant delusion, group delusion happening in the Milan bubble right now, Milan fan bubble right now, that now everyone's like, fifth is still a success. Fifth is still a successful season. Wow. 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 Kim, Redbird don't give 2 fucks about them or anyone else. True. Libyan Samurai, yo lads, hope you all good. We're good. Everything else is good. Life is good. Work is good. Relationships are good. Friends are good. Summer's good. Going out, having a good time. Everything's great. Milan, though, holy. Milan is a dumpster fire. Trash. Ownership's trash. Our project is trash. And our fan base is mirroring it. It's bad. It's trash all around. This Man U level right now. Enyo, we are owned by Wall Street. We are numbers to them. Whoever thinks the opposite probably has 3 jabs and still wears a mask. Wizu says, put in 2 million in Jashari, make AC basket, Cardinale masterclass. Yeah, we're Milan United right now. Where is the pride from them? Where is it? This is what happens, though. Listen, let me say this. This is what happens when you try to decontextualize and separate the emotions from the analysis. The very thing that other fans call unprofessional and negative, and you need to be professional and you have to be pragmatic, and you can't use your emotions too much. You have to analyze it like objectively. That is the very thing that got us in this situation. That mindset right there is exactly how Redbird thinks, and exactly what has landed Milan where it is right now. And instead of fighting against that, you're acting like, yeah, that's business as usual. That's the way it is. Wow. You're not a Milan fan. You're a Redbird fan. If you're a Milan fan, you will never think that way. Like, you want the best for your club no matter what. And the fact that they're separating the emotions from any decision that they make should piss you the fuck off, because you're clearly investing your emotions in this. You have channels, you put your face out there, you talk for hours, you edit the videos, you make thumbnails, you put your time, you put your passion, you put your love into it, right? You put your emotions into it. Why are you supporting their decision to completely extrapolate all the emotions and rip all the emotions out of any decisions that they make when it comes to your fucking club that you push so much emotions into? Why is it okay for them to do that? Why are you supporting that? Why are you saying that that's the way it should be? Why? Why? Why are you thinking the way that they think? And why do you think the way they think is a good thing? It's not. It's clearly not. Look where it got us. That is the very thing that got us to where we are. So no, it's not unprofessional to imbue your analysis with the emotions that you have on the situation. It's not unprofessional to do that at all. Actually, that's the way you should do it, because there is a lot of, this is a sport. This is competition. There's fans. There's passion in this. Their way of doing things is wrong. It's wrong. It is completely antithetical to the way football should be run and should be felt and should be enjoyed. And projects should be planned, winning projects. And culture should be instilled. It is completely not in line with any of those things at all. It is incongruent. And you're like, cool. Yes, that's how we should look at it. And anyone that's emotional about it and throwing hissy fits and going on lives and talking shit about them, you guys are just like, oh, whatever. You're just being emotional about it. Bro, what? Wow. Wow. That's shameful, bro. There are Milanistas rolling in their graves when they see that shit. Fahadinho, anyone sticking his neck out for this ownership and management are either ignorant, lack of awareness, or getting paid by them. Anyone with brains would never support this circus show. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing is, like, I don't think people are ignorant, and I don't want to call them ignorant. I do think people do lack self-awareness, awareness in general of what's going on, because you don't want to see it, the reality for what it is. I think the truth, for some people, the truth of this situation just hurts so much that they rather create a different version of the truth and a different version of the reality that's going on. And at the end of the day, just trade being hopeful for actually facing the truth. And then getting paid by them? Nah, nobody's getting paid by them. I think one channel, one guy, the one with the most views, he said like he's going to be working in Milan, but he's not going to make a lot of money. So I just, maybe him, but no, they're not paying them. And no one's rich from this shit. Anyone with brains would never support. Yeah, brains, that's, I don't know, man. You're kind of born with that or you're not. I don't know. I think, listen, I think that everyone is in agreement, actually. I think deep down in everyone's subconscious, everyone knows that this is bullshit. Redbird is fucking trash. They are running our club into the ground. They're fucked. And anything else we do or say is just to keep these channels going and to keep the conversation going and to sound analytical and to be objective and to, it's an ego thing at that point. Like, it's just to keep the thing going. But we all know this is fucked. This situation is fucked. Hands down. And we all know it. Marshall says, whoever's in charge of transfers is the worst in football history. A complete joke. Yeah, it's bad. It's not just, so there have been transfers that the player themselves, horrible choice. The amounts themselves, horrible choice. The wages, horrible. But like the frequency with which they've done that, it has been really, really, really bad. And then their timing has been really bad. I'm not saying they've had some good signings too, but then they sell them. So it's like their timing is so bad. I don't know if they understand that football is a totally different type of sport. Like, you can't just like get someone in on deadline day and they're gonna come in and be a fucking franchise quarterback. Like, it's not like that. They need time. Like, this is truly, truly a team sport where chemistry matters a lot. Look at PSG. They had Messi, they had Neymar, they had Mbappe, they had three of the best players in the world. They didn't win. They don't have any, maybe Vitinha can be considered one of the best midfielders in the world, but like, they don't really have anyone on the team right now. Maybe Donnarumma could be considered one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but they don't really have like the best strikers in the world, the best whatevers in the world. They have chemistry. They have a team. They have culture. They have those things. Those things take time. Those things take time to develop and marinate. These guys don't see that. They don't understand that aspect of it. It's August. Guys, it is August. We're in August. In July, I was trolling that it's August. It's over, blah, 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 blah. And like in my subconscious going, nah, they're going to make moves before August. They're definitely going to make some big moves before August. No way. There is no fucking way we get to August and Ibra's still posting on Instagram like a fucking middle school girl, and these guys haven't done shit. And Forlani is on the longest flight of all time from the US back to Italy. There's no way that we get to August and this guy, they're still waiting on this guy on the longest flight in history to get back to Italy so they can make a decision. No way, right? No, it's August 3rd. We're in August. We're still in the position that we were in a month ago. Wow. Wow. Libyan Samurai says, where's the Maldini haters? Who remembers when he told the board to go and get Sesko? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's, oh boy. Oh boy. And here's the thing, like, you did turn your back on Maldini. So don't say you're lying, you're a liar. No. Turning your back on Maldini can come in many forms. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You didn't come out and say, fuck you, Maldini. He did a bad job. Good riddance. You need to go anyway. Of course not. Of course not. But it took no time at all for the lawyerly bullshit, the excuse making, the running cover, the analytical, to pull out the emotions from it. Let's analyze. Let's be pragmatic here. Blah, blah, blah. This is what they're trying to do. It took no time at all for you to do that. And that, in my opinion, is the biggest form of betrayal. The biggest form of betrayal. Because now you are justifying, supporting, glazing, and doing mental gymnastics and twisting yourself into pretzels and doing backflips for these guys, for the guys who were against Maldini, for the guys who didn't want to do it like Maldini, who didn't think like Maldini, who didn't agree with Maldini, who didn't want him here. You ran cover for them. You gave them grace. You gave them deference. That is fucking betrayal. You don't have to come out and say, fuck Maldini. No, of course not. No one's expecting that from you. But that, what you did for over 2 years and still today doing it, that is the ultimate betrayal. Ultimate. Every day that you guys do that, Maldini's like, what the fuck, man? I gave these fans these moments where they could be truly happy to be a Milan fan. And they're turning into accountants, they're turning into lawyers, they're turning into devil's advocates, they're turning into like, really? Really? And I understand being hopeful and being a fan. Okay. But it's been over 2 years now. And still? Nah. That's wild. I feel bad for Maldini. He deserves better. He deserves better from our fan base, from all of us. Wizoo, Redbird making Milan into Toulouse 2.0. Yep. That's right. Who cares where we land in the table? Are we profitable? Are we profitable? Are we selling tickets? Are we in the green? Are our expenditures not outpacing the revenue coming in? Like, wow, really? That's what you want as a fan. You want to celebrate those things, really. That's important to you. I couldn't care fucking less. See, look, you're being unprofessional again. You can't say that because listen, you have to be sustainable. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Get off their dicks. Marshall, Milan shops at the Dollar Tree. Yo, 5 below. 5 below, except you know what it is? 20 below. Bro, 20 million below. That's Redbird. That's Redbird. Yo, when Forlani saw 7 million for that fullback, that right back, he nutted. His nut literally hit the ceiling. As soon as he saw that 7 mil number, no double digit, single digit number, Forlani's nut literally slammed against the ceiling, knocked a ceiling tile out of place. That's how excited he was to see that single digit number. Wizoo. Libyan Samurai, that one goal against Sweden from me reminded me of Van Basten. Van Basten. Kim, since Redbird Grubs took over, the standards of the club and the standards of the transfer windows have downgraded dramatically. We're linked to nobodies like Jashari now. Listen, I'm fine with getting Jashari. He could turn out to be great. What I'm not fine with is acting like we're beggars. Poor beggars. Haggling over $1 million here, $1 million. Dude, how do you even have no shame or pride to submit an offer that is like basically the same as the last offer you sent, even though it's been weeks, and like just allocating a little bit more to the upfront costs and a little less to the bonus potential? Like, you're fucking, oh my God. Do you know you own AC Milan? Do you know you own AC Milan? That is so embarrassing. Oh my God. I feel bad. I feel bad for the team that has to fax over the new offers. They must be fucking embarrassed and ashamed and like so embarrassed. The intermediaries between clubs must be so embarrassed. Our ambassadors must be so embarrassed to go tell clubs what our new offer is. So embarrassing. It's August. Like, wow. That's just so fucking embarrassing. We are so cheap. We're willing to wait until August so you don't have time to figure out what to do if we end up securing a deal for your player. We're going to give ourselves no time to integrate the player. We're going to give you no time to integrate whoever you get to solve the hole once your player leaves. And we're going to we're just going to up our offers, $1 million here, a couple of million there, move the bonuses here, move the upfront costs here. Wow, you're nasty. You're disgusting. You're actually a fucking rat. You're a weasel. You have no business running AC Milan. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. I'm secondhand embarrassed as a fan of our club by the way that our club is moving. It is so embarrassing. Wow. Remember when we were linked to world-class players and talent? That has completely gone. Yeah. If you're a young talent, you're gone. If you're a first-team talent, you're sold. If you're a world-class talent, we don't know who you, we ain't going near you. We're not touching you unless you're 40. If you're 40, maybe we can talk. And if you're free. Wow. That's our level now. Wizoo, Gary Cardinale and Forlani should be put in jail for their war crimes. For real. They really should. All right, I think I'm just going to go through the comments, guys. I'm going to close stream. And let's see here, 21, 35, in 5 minutes. 5-ish minutes. Any news on Jashari? Nope, just that we're moving like disgusting chameleon rats, beggars, poor beggars. That's your update. Your update is that we're poor beggars with no foresight or planning, and we don't care about integrating this player or putting the club we're negotiating with in a good position to say yes. So, no news. We're disgusting. That's the news. Wizu, Jashari won't come to Milan. The ship is definitely starting to leave the dock on him. Perth Glory is last in A-League. Dead last. Dead last. They finished the season with like 17 points. They were trash. And that's proof that even with 30% possession, we can do damage. Next season, when we play top-level opponents, at least we know we have firepower up top. And even if we have 30% possession, this is what Milan fans are saying. Actual Milan fans are saying that. Ay, ay, ay. And truth is, I've been following Milan since I was 4 years old. Wow, nice. Yeah, you're Italian. Probably born and raised. Wazoo, Milan should put 15 plus goals against them minimum. For real, if Bournemouth can go score 9 goals on them, 7, 9, whatever it was, Milan should be able to score more than that. So it's like, what is so exciting about that? That shit didn't get me excited. Dude, I didn't even feel a little tingle. Like, no, not even a tingle. People really need to do like a checkup on themselves. Like, you might actually be suffering from delusion or have like you need to check any lumps or whatever in your brain. Like, it's spreading. You got to check yourself. Don't even, it's not me checking you, bro. Don't even listen to me. Who cares what I have to say? Look at what Redbird is doing to your club. Fuck me. Fuck anyone on this channel who says anything that pisses you off or triggers you. Fuck us. Who cares? Bro, look what Redbird is doing to you. Redbird has you out here looking stupid. Redbird is literally making you look stupid out here. Turn your anger towards them. You should be getting triggered by the shit they're doing. Don't shoot the messenger. Go hold them accountable. You're putting your neck on the line for them. They owe you that as much. It's time to it's time for them to scratch your back too. God damn. And average Milan fan nowadays has lower standards. Yeah. As soon as we're out of Europe, next thing in my mind immediately, we have to win the Scudetto next season. We have to go and win the league next season then. And now we're in August and there's Milan fans saying 5th place is still a success next season. Wow. That's terrible. It's sad. Yep. And I agree 100%. It's sad. It's pathetic. It's sad. It's sad. And then they want this channel to be happy and chipper and jumping up and down. Bro, life is great right now. I love having fun. I'm the life of the party. But when it comes to Milan, there is nothing to celebrate right now at all. Why are you expecting that? To do that would be so disingenuous. To do that, in my opinion, that would be unprofessional. Because it's disingenuous. It's inauthentic, it's disingenuous, it's delusional, it's not calling it for what it is. You're not giving people the truth. Like, to me, that's unprofessional. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Kim, I hope Jashari doesn't come to Milan. I don't give 2 shits if he went to the San Siro when he was a child. So fucking what? I also went to the San Siro when I was a child. Who cares? All right, Kim is not a fan. I think, yeah, when you chase a player this long and your club is embarrassing themselves in the public domain, it's just going to rub you the wrong way. Like, you're just going to see that player's name and it's just going to piss you off. I want Jashari. I want it to get done, but at this point, it's even if it gets done, it's still embarrassing. Even if we get him, the way that we got him still has made us look really bad and really embarrassing, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of secondhand embarrassment already at this point. I don't know. Rash Issa, what's up? He says, I am at peace with having an expectation as low as a Lecce fan. Yep. The Milanese report. Let's go, Rock. Let's go. Let's go. Fifth place is good. Oh, yeah. Fifth place is a success. Fourth or fifth is still a success, was the exact quote. Yikes. They can't be helped. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. You know, that's. But I don't get it, though. Like, isn't the horse thirsty? Aren't you dehydrated? Haven't these guys been dangling a carrot in front of your face long enough and pulling it away enough times for you to, like, do something? Do something. That meme where he pokes the guy, like, do something. What are you doing? You're still out here saying, "Oh, they'll never sell Camarda." What do you mean they'll never sell Camarda? Are you don't believe that? You don't actually believe that. You don't actually believe that. There's no way. The cognitive dissonance is off the charts. There's no way you really believe that. Y'all might have Stockholm syndrome. Seriously. You don't actually believe that. Pete, what's up, Brock? Glad to have a live show that speaks nothing but the truth and facts about what this club has now become. RossonAriTV, #the truth. Yeah. This is Truth Social. This is Milan fan channel Truth Social version, dude. It's crazy. The vibe here at this channel is so different from every other channel. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I couldn't do that. I could easily prepare remarks, be more scripted, have topics, thread the needle on conversations, be pragmatic, be more analytical, play devil's. I could do all of that. That shit's easy. That's not hard at all. That's very easy to do. But how could you not? How? With how poorly Redbird has done so far and how far back they've taken our club and our project, and the fact that we're in August and haven't moved the needle. How can you continue to do that? How? At this point, that's unprofessional. Honestly, I might have, you know what? What is that? I'm rubber, you're gum, whatever. Like, bro, right back at you. Seriously, right back at you. If this channel and the way it's run is unprofessional, right back at you. Y'all are being unprofessional too. Y'all are out here, nah. You're moving crazy right now. You're moving crazy right now. Yo, it's August. Hello. We finished out of Europe. And now we're talking about fifth place is still a success next season. What? Yeah. Y'all are tripping. Fahadinho, Moncada's algorithms, money balling Mercato Quest, now under Tare, overseen and approved by Forlani, is like shopping in a dollar shop, money shop. It's all about managing the balance sheets for sustainability. Damn, there's a few more comments. All right, I'm just going to read these, guys. I'm not going to comment on every single one. I got to go eat. Fahadinho, no ambition to win anything. True. Just ambition to make money. Guido, Allegri is the best. We'll win the second star this year. I like the enthusiasm, but how are we going to win the second star? How are we going to win the second star? We downgraded the fullback positions. Jimenez hasn't played a preseason game with the team, and he wasn't good already to begin with. How are we going to get better? The number one transfer target we had for midfield never came, still isn't here. And even if he does come, has no time playing with the team. How? RLC is going to be injured in 3 games or whatever. Even if he plays a good amount of games, like, he's not going to be reliable for every game. He's not going to play 38 games. He's not. And now he's a pillar of the midfield. Like, how did we get better? We didn't get better. We didn't improve. Estupido looks horrible. And I've now tricked my brain. I cannot say Estupinian. I can't say. It's just Estupido for me. I'm sorry. If you're in your prime years and apparently so good and you're in the Premier League, I don't know how you cost less than 20 million. And that there was red flags for me. And now I've seen him play and still red flags. Like I haven't seen it. Like that was a downgrade. We downgraded so far. That's a downgrade. Like, what are we doing? We haven't improved. How are we going to get the second star? Napoli improved a lot and they won the league. Sheesh. More like Connect Four Rock. Yeah, seriously. Like, why are you acting like these guys are playing four-dimensional chess and all this shit? Bro, they wasted money on Morata, Chukwueze. They wasted money on Fonseca, Conceição, Joao Felix, Kyle Walker. Why do you think these guys are so smart and playing four-dimensional chess and they're not being emotional like you, man? They're running it like a business. What do you mean? Well, running it like what? If they're running it like a business, they're also running it like shit in a business sense. We've lost so much revenue and potential revenue for next year because we're out of European competition. Like, what are you talking about? They've literally failed on that front as well. They failed on all fronts. You really need to redirect that energy to them, bro. Gotta stop shooting the messenger. I'm with Guido. We got the Flamingo. We got the Flaming Dragon Cup and the Koala Fuck Cup already. There is no doubt in my mind now that Milan gets the second star this season. Just racking them up. The Dragon. I want the Dragon trophy to go right next to our Champions League trophies in the cabinets. Right next to the Champions League trophies. I want the Koala Fuck Cup right there in the center of Casa Milan. Right there in the center. Yeah, Guido, we will win the 10 games to spare. All right, I have another. Listen, it's funny because, yes, we were being negative and pessimistic, but yes, it all bore out and came to fruition. So you can't really fault us for it now. But like, we'll just make a new prediction. I don't really see us top four. I really don't. I don't see Milan being top four next season. I don't. Big things need to happen for us to be top four. We're bad. We're bad. We're one striker injury, like one fullback injury, one midfield injury from like being really bad. Definitely not as good as the top four teams. So I don't know. How I don't see it. I don't see it. I'll make another prediction. Are you ready? When I was looking at our schedule for next season, I think we might get good results for a few games and everyone's going to jump up and down like fangirls. Everyone's going to go nuts. Everyone's going to get their pom-poms out. Give me an A. Give me a C. Milan. Like that's going to happen. And then Udinese is going to give us a little bit of a problem. And then we're going to play Napoli. And then we're going to lose that. And then, bro, please, please, please don't. Please don't. Please. Please. I can't. This secondhand embarrassment is killing me. The secondhand cringe is killing me. The shit our club is doing is hurting my soul. And then watching our fans mirror it is hurting my soul. Like it's taking years off my life, bro. What are you doing? Guys, we need to get on the same page, y'all. Guys, we got to get on the same page, bro. Our club's getting fucked. We're Milan United right now. Yo, we got to get on the same page. It's beyond overdue. Beyond overdue. They got upset because it was all true, the Milanista report. Yes, and the truth hurts. Fahadinho Rock, even our talented youth players are abandoning ship. No future for the youth in Milan unless you are Ibra's son. For real. Is Ibra's son about to like play all 11 positions and they're just going to clone him and he's going to play every position? Like, what is Ibra? Ibra is don't get me started on Ibra, because I follow him on social media, and it's just, I don't even know if he works. I don't. You remember that report last week? The board isn't super happy with Ibra's involvement and his interpretation of his role. I mean, the interpretation of his role, he doesn't know his role. He has never been able to answer a question about his role. His interpretation of his role, are you ready? Is this: I work for Redbird and I don't work for Milan. That's the extent of his brain is able to explain his role. He doesn't know his role, and he posts nonstop. It's so embarrassing. He's such a clout chaser. It's so cringe. It's embarrassing. The Milanista report: some are getting that Milan bag. Enyo, the only channel I follow and like because of what you stand for. They all high on opium, being objective. It's not being negative. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Enyo. Appreciate that. Yeah, when we have the time. When we have the time, for sure. We want to come here and just give you authenticity, unvarnished opinions. And that's what you're always going to get here. You're not going to get anything scripted or pre-prepared, or we're not going to do mental gymnastics on Redbird's behalf. I'm not going to do it. It's pretty simple. They've made it so simple. It's not that hard to see what they're doing, what they want to do, how they think. It's pretty easy, actually. So you're going out of your way not to see things for what they are. You're literally going out of your way. Fahadinho: Allegri is about to lose the rest of his hair and what's left of it because of Forlani. Allegri's not allowed to lose his hair until Forlani gets back from the US, actually. So not a single hair follicle can be lost until Forlani gets back from the USA. Forlani has been on a plane on his way back to Italy for a month and a half, and the plane just keeps refueling and staying in the air. And that's why we haven't made decisions or done anything yet. He's on the longest flight in the history of the world from the US back to Italy. Bello Mohammed, what's up, Bello? He says AC Milan is gone. Yes, sir. Raymond says, go Rock, the voice of sanity. Been away too long, boys. I know. Sorry, guys. And the Milan content available has been so bad, so dry, so cringe, so gross. It's difficult. I get it. I want content from RossonAriTV more too. I get it. It's just, people have lives, man. Not everyone's trying to make this into a living and get clout, and no, we're not all into it like that. So, sorry, guys. At least you have something to look forward to when it does come. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, as they say. Fahadinho says, some Milan fans speak as if they have shares in Milan, counting pennies. For real, are you a shareholder? Are you in board meetings? You're a fan just like me, just like all of us. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? What have they done to earn that level of explanation from you? Stop trying to explain their bullshit. It's bullshit. You know it. I know it. The world knows it. They fucking suck, and they need to go as soon as possible. Milan is not a Shopify account. Fuck them. Marshall, we don't buy good players, just cheap ones. That's right. We buy cheap players and we sell. That's what we do. They told us that's what they want to do, but we were like, nah. And people were like, they're talking about turning us into Dortmund. They're talking about turning us into Dortmund. How could you say that? How could you think a billionaire like Gary Cardinale, look at him with the slick back hair. He looks so he has an ego, man. You think he'll turn Milan into Dortmund? You're insane. You're so negative, dude. You're so fucking unprofessional. You're so emotional. Calm down. We're worse. We're actually worse than Dortmund. That was actually a lofty comparison. We aimed too high. We shouldn't have said Dortmund. We're worse. We're worse than Dortmund. I don't know who else is there. Schalke. I don't know who else. Who are we in the Bundesliga? Because Dortmund at least competes top 2, top 3. Dortmund does hang on to some of their best players. Like, we'll just sell whoever. They will sell their own mothers. They will literally sell their own mothers. Wizoo, I mean Conference League. Yeah, I thought so. We're quick to sell, but not to buy. Didn't take too long to get rid of TJ. Yeah. For real. Like, we'll just take forever to buy you. We'll haggle like beggars. We'll sell at the very first offer, the very first whisper. It's bad. We're embarrassing. Seriously. Fahadinho, the Milan's project died the minute they fired Maldini. Yes, it did. Absolutely. Because they weren't just firing the person. They were rejecting everything that person wanted for our club, how he wanted to do it, what his vision was for it. And what he wanted is what we wanted. Like, Maldini feels what we feel when it comes to Milan. These guys feel what a business investor feels about an investment feels. So, yeah, it's bad. As soon as he left, I mean, his vision for us left with him. His vision for us was to go be brave and be ambitious and win Champions League again. That was his vision. They rejected him and his vision. Marshall, yep. Jat Barrows, thank you for joining. The stream Champions League is a shoo-in only by default. Look at the other teams. Atalanta, Juventus, Fiorentina, Roma, Lazio, all gone backwards. Yeah, but so have we. We have also gone backwards. And they were ahead of us. You understand? Like, every step backwards they've taken, we've also taken a step backwards. We've taken like 2 steps backwards because we were already starting behind. So we were already 2 steps behind them. So if they took 1 step backwards, they would still be 1 step ahead of us. That's how that works. So any additional step backwards we take, they can take twice as many steps backwards and still be 1 step ahead of us. That's how the math works out. It's bad. We're in a bad position. It's not good. Can we make a Milan Bitcoin and decide how the money's spent? Don't think so. Wizoo, Cardinale would do some fraud and steal the money. Yeah, probably. Definitely has a coke habit. You can tell by his nostrils. The Milanista Report, a few minutes behind. We had a popular NA podcaster on Milanistas 360 a while back and bad-mouthed Maldini. Ay. The thing is, you don't have to directly say something offensive towards Maldini to backstab Maldini. Taking the anti-Maldini, taking the side of the people who were against Maldini is backstabbing enough. It really is. Explaining away their bullshit is even worse. It's even worse. That's like digging in the knife and twisting it into Maldini. Maldini would probably prefer for you to be like, fuck you for signing Origi and CDK. You suck. Fuck you. He'd probably prefer that than to watch Milan fans dig themselves deeper and deeper and deeper into Redbird's bullshit. Eat their shit with jaws unlocked, mouth wide open, and bury their heads in the sand about what Redbird's actually doing. He'd probably prefer you to just cuss him out and like, fuck you, you did a bad job. He'd probably prefer that than what you guys are doing. Shilling for them. No, we call them out too. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not like here. Not like we do here. No, you don't. You're all beating around the bush about it, all being pragmatic about it, all being objective about it, all being analytical about it, remove the emotions from it. Nah, that's bullshit. NJ, what's up? The Javi Guerra or Jashari, are they signing one of them? I don't know. I thought they were going to try to sign both. It looks like they might not even sign either. Like, it's August. It's August. Who knows what they're going to do? All right, I really got to get through these comments, guys. Called him just another player. Rock X is by far the most toxic platform out there. I get called a toxic Milanista by a so-called professional You know who I'm talking about. LOL. And then I get blocked for telling the truth. LMFAO. Yeah, I don't know. They just block and mute and just embracing the delusion. Just embracing the delusion as much as possible. Like anything that could shatter the delusion or trigger a response to reality or facing the truth, like they're trying to run. They're just running away from it, blocking it out. It's a coping mechanism. I get that it's a coping mechanism, but yo, if you just keep coping, we're not gonna get anywhere. We're fucked. You do know that, right? We're fucked if you keep coping. Sheesh. AJ, what's up? What's up, AJ? Dan99, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up, Dan? What's up, Dan99? Old friends. What's up? What's up? Kim, I got asked to go to Perth and I refused to go. No way in hell I will waste my money to see mediocre crap, including flights, accommodations, and food. It all adds up, and it's a 4-hour flight for me too. You're better off spending that money on holiday, my friend. You're better off spending that money on holiday. Just go have fun with that money. Don't go give these people a single dollar, not even $1. Instead of buying the jersey, I went and bought that Maldini shirt that Teo had on that he posted to troll Redbird. I went and bought that shirt for $45 instead of buying a jersey. Fuck that. I'm not giving these guys another dollar. Not even one. Until they earn my trust, respect, and support, they get nothing from me. Zilch. Nada. Fucking hell, are they going to be able to qualify round 2 of Coppa Italia? Fucking hell. Fucking hell is right. I have no idea. It's bad. Raymond, just want them to get on with selling all the club's assets so they can eventually sell the club. Just start again at year 0 with new owners that care about football, please. Yep. I think that's how most of us feel now. And that's how everyone feels deep down inside. Everyone feels that way. Don't let anything anyone say fool you. Every single Milan fan in the world feels exactly the way you do and supports every syllable of every word that you just spoke on this comment. Every Milan fan feels this way. Kim, also, I want to give a shout out to Milanista 360 and MLM podcast with Max and Gino. Go check them out, guys. Yes, go check out Milanista 360, Nico, MLM podcast with Max and Gino. Great guys, great perspective, truth tellers, honest, authentic. And in my opinion, all of those things are, in summation, professional. Kim knows. That's right. Alexander, my boy, yo, Rock, are you still interested in this club? LOL. Alexander, you left the chat, man. How could you? How could you leave the chat, Alexander? How could you? Interested? I mean, yeah, I'm interested, but I ain't happy about the situation, that's for sure. But who am I, man? I'm just a negative, pessimistic, unprofessional RossonAriTV contributor. Nothing else. Just a pathetic, sad fan. Just negative Nancy. Ew, I'm awful. How could I say the things that I've said on this live? So freaking unprofessional. So negative. Estupinian is the Alexandro Milan version for Allegri. I'm surprised we haven't signed DeCilio yet. I'm really surprised we have not signed DeCilio yet. DeCilio is going to join on transfer deadline day and be our right back. We couldn't qualify for fucking Conference League. That's how shit this squad is. Yep. I honestly think that's how shit the culture at the squad is, to be honest. AJ, fuck, brah, and focus on Middle East investors for real. Please, please. People who are passionate and people who are, I actually want people who are emotional, honestly. I want owners who are emotional, not owners who think emotion is a weakness. Gary thinks emotion is a weakness, relationships is a weakness, having your emotions be a factor in decision making is a weakness. Furlani feels the same way. I don't want that. I actually want owners who don't see emotions and passion as a weakness at all. They see it as a strength. because that stuff matters in decision making. Clearly, these guys have done the opposite, and where has it gotten us? We've gone backwards. Fahadinho, let's hope they sell the club. We had enough of their bullshit. They're not going to change their business model. It's a hopeless case with Redbird and Elliott. Yep. Who's going to be able to buy Milan from Redbird? Someone better, please. Anyways, Rock, gotta go until later. Cheers. Cheers, Fahadinho. Thank you for joining. Last two comments here. I bought the Milan 125th anniversary kit and the old Kaká jersey from a night market in Thailand. Awesome. Best money spent knowing it was going to Gary and Redbird cunts. It was not going to Gary and Redbird cunts. I'll add that in there. LV, you should have bought us instead of Redbird, man. For real. Kim, I got you. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining the live. Anyone who tuned in and participated in the chat, appreciate your time and attention and friendship, your support as always. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Anyone who watches this stream later on once it's posted, thanks so much for tuning in and catching up on everything RossonAriTV. We appreciate you, and we will give you as much content as we're able to. And just know that when we're not putting out content, we're right there with you, up to date on everything going on with Milan, feeling the things you're feeling, commiserating with you, empathizing with you. We're on the same page. We see what they're doing and how they're moving. We're going to keep calling it out until something changes. And you're always going to get authenticity here. When it comes to everything, Milan, anything anyone says, like, you're going to get our authentic, honest take on it, our unvarnished opinion. That's what you'll always get here. You have that promise, that guarantee from us. So thank you for tuning in and for showing that there is support out there for that, despite it being so negative and so unprofessional and just awful, just horrible. How could we, right? Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in. Until the next one, Forza Milan. Ciao!